Hey Most Amazing Top 10 family, I'm your host Jay Durana and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. Jobs come in all shapes and sizes. You never really know what you're getting into before you get hired, but even when you've been on the job for years and you are a master of your craft, there are still some things that are way too dangerous to do on your own. You need a partner by your side at all times to make sure that you are taken care of, and we're going to be diving into those jobs with today's list of top 10 scary jobs you shouldn't do alone. If you haven't already, you should like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell, and make sure you stick around for the whole list because I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts, which you guys love so much. And without taking any longer, let's get into this list. At number 10, we have fast food employees. Now you might be asking yourself, how is this on the list? How is this a scary job? Other than worrying about grease burns and getting yelled at by the Karens of the world, what do you have to worry about? Well, if you spend a few hours on Reddit, you will find enough videos of fast food employees getting assaulted to make your afternoon better because those videos are amazing. But fast food employees get assaulted all the time. They have to handle situations with drunk people late at night that have been partying all night long. They have to simmer down situations with people who have mental illnesses and without any proper training to do anything like this or any sort of protection. If you were there by yourself, there would be a good chance that people would constantly try to rob and attack you. There was a guy at a Tim Hortons in Vancouver that had poop thrown at him. I'm not even messing around. Poop! Person threw poop! That's horrible. At number 9, we have police officers. Of course, we have to throw these guys on the list. They are the quintessential team up. You can't have cops working a beat alone. That is too dangerous. You need backup, baby. You need your partner looking over your shoulder, making sure you're okay, calming you down when things get too heated, and watching your back when there's a shootout. Two cops working together closely with witty banter is such a part of our culture that it is a whole genre of movies. And on top of that, we all know how dangerous being a cop can be. Your job is to find the bad people and then make them stop doing bad things. When there's a gang war going on downtown, bullets flying all around like a spaghetti western, and you're a cop, you don't get to call anyone. You have to go down to the action and make it stop. Be like, hey, stop shooting this. I don't like this anymore. It's not nice. Not really a job for one person unless you're a RoboCop. Then you can work alone all you want. At that point, you're basically the Terminator, but you love justice. At 8, we have rodeo clowns. With backup, this is still a scary job. I think this is the only job I know we are supposed to jump into the ring with a crazy animal and make it try to kill you, but then also make it unsuccessful. Anyone who is unfamiliar with what a rodeo clown does, let me break it down from you. When someone is riding a bull but then falls off said bull, you have to distract the bull and make it chase after you and then be nimble enough to not die so the bull doesn't kill the other guy. Part of what makes your job safer is that you have several clowns around trying to distract the bull at the same time. This way the bull will be indecisive on who he wants to murder and you can scamper away to safety. Bulls are very wishy-washy creatures, but if there was only one of you there, the rider would fall off, then the bull would come after you, and then you would just have to sprint as fast as you can to try and outrun a bull, and then there would be another guy's job who it is to clean up splattered rodeo clown. Bummer. But I also just learned that rodeo clowns can make 6 figures a year if they work for some of the larger rodeos. That is crazy and really makes it worth it. At number 7, we have animal handlers. Rolling off one scary animal job to another. Animal handling can be very fun. You could be the person who got to work on Air Bud and you spent all day on movie sets with golden retrievers. But not everyone has chosen the dog route. Some people work with much more dangerous animals like chimpanzees. You don't want to end up in a situation where it's just you and a chimpanzee, because I'm going to tell you 99 out of 100 times you're going to lose that battle, and the one time that you win, the chimp is going to maul you. Chimps will rip your face off. They just do that kind of thing. They will literally rip your face off. I didn't even know they'll do it. I had a buddy who worked on a movie set with some chimps. 3 animal handlers for 1 chimp. 2 of the guys were just like normal dudes, pretty tough looking dudes, but nothing crazy about them. And then the main guy was this massive wall of a man. He was missing his ears because they were both ripped off by chimpanzees, and if that wasn't enough for you, he was also missing his nose because it was bitten off by a chimp. So make sure you bring some friends if you want to get into the animal handling business. At number 6, we have hazardous material waste removal. You know that stuff that if you touch it, it means certain doom? Well, it's someone's job to take that stuff and make sure it gets locked away forever so it doesn't kill everyone on the planet. Working as one of these guys can be one of the most horrible things imaginable or very low key. Hazardous waste is kind of a blanket term. It could be medical waste like needles and stuff that they used on non-contagious patients, or it could mean some sort of chemical that's gonna turn you into one of the dudes from The Hills Have Eyes. Either way, doing this job on your lonesome would be very bad, because if something goes wrong and you end up getting contaminated, you want someone to help you get help. There's also the chance that whatever you're contaminated by will knock you out, and then you'll just be lying there helpless. But if you use the buddy system, you will always be saved. You always have a friend pick you up and then carry you to safety and all that kind of good stuff. You guys know the good stuff, right? The good stuff. The stuff that's good. At number 5, we have high-rise window cleaner. If you're afraid of heights, it doesn't matter how many people you go up with, you would never get up there. But for the people who have managed to face their fear and move past the gut-wrenching feeling of falling to a swift death, window cleaning is something you would want a hand at. For one, you don't want to clean a whole high-rise on your own. That is way too much work. And 2, you don't want to end up on that like platform thing you move up and down on and have it just stop working, and then you're stuck up there for who knows how long, hoping that the apartment that you're window washing isn't vacant so you don't starve to death. At number 4, we have miners. I can't think of a worse place to be stuck by yourself. You go down in a mine and then something goes wrong, you'll be stuck down there with no one to help. No one knows where you are. You probably only brought enough food for that afternoon. Miners always work in groups for 2 reasons. One, because it's an extremely tough job. You need a whole crew of people to make it happen. And the second reason is that it's an extremely dangerous job. The idea of working it on your own is insane and a good way to die. At number 3, we have Alaskan crab fishermen. Almost all of us out there have either seen or heard about the show Deadliest Catch. It's what put Alaskan crab fishing on the map and made everyone realize these dudes are dying and living horrible lives so we can enjoy a little crab meat while sitting on a patio in the summertime. In order to get all that delicious crab meat back to you and your home, an entire team of men on a very high-powered boat head out into freezing, choppy water, pull up massive crab traps that are so big if they fell on you, you would be crushed to death, and then they have to put all their lives on the line just to get all this meat back. Are you crazy? I couldn't even imagine doing this job on your own. How could you do something like that? It takes a whole team. You couldn't do it by yourself. You would be out there on like a dinghy or something, pulling up single traps in swells that are big enough to slap Godzilla in the face? Are you serious? The only way you could make something like that work with one person was if you were like a billionaire and you had some futuristic robot boat that did all the work for you while you were in your study drinking martinis. At number 2, we have a field epidemiologist. You know how coronavirus is spreading and everyone is dying? Well, you know how we keep getting information about this disease? How do we get the information? Do we just wait it out and then we go in once it's gone away? No, we send in the epidemiologist. It's literally their job to go into places where diseases are spreading and killing everyone, like some sort of outbreak movie, check out what's going on, get the data, and then fix the problem. So if a zombie movie happened, these guys would have to go right into Raccoon City to get the data and figure out what's going on. Okay, this sounds like the worst job in the world. Mind you, you do get paid a ton of money to do this, but this is definitely something you would want the buddy system for. I'm a very forgetful person. I know if I was doing this job and I didn't have my partner remind me to like tighten my mask and zip up my hazmat suit, I would probably be dead within the first 15 minutes of getting there. And for the number 1 spot, guys, we have soldiers. I don't know if being a soldier is a job, it's probably more of a career, but it is something that you choose to do and you get paid for, and it is extremely dangerous and you want your boys with you, so I thought it would be perfect for this list. Movies dramatize what war is like and they make it seem like it's almost glamorous. That you could be a one-man wrecking crew, a soldier that gets dropped in all alone, takes out the enemy base, and saves the country before dinner gets cold. But realistically, you would never want to be outnumbered or outgunned. You wouldn't want to be the only soldier walking around on your own, taking on an entire army with no help. No thank you. And thank you to all the people who enlist in the military, because I'm over here making YouTube videos, not anywhere close to the action. I'm soft, baby, and I'm going to think about my moisturizing routine instead of getting shot. Alright everyone, that is our list, and as I promised, I'm going to be doing some more pet shoutouts. Remember, if you want me to shout out your pet, you can message me on Instagram. I pick new pets every day, so if you don't get picked one day, message back another day. If it takes me a little while to get back to you, I am very sorry, I got a lot of these too. And without taking any longer, let's shout out some pets. First, we have Janelle. This one is one of the best pictures of a cat I've ever seen. She's just all stretched out. Can't even see her face, but it's beautiful. Next, we have Balefire. This dog is so fancy. I love it. Look at that sitting like this. Oh my god. After that, we have Apollo. Look at him all tucked away like that. I love this dog so much. Then we got Durkee. Look at how big this guy is. I just want to hang out with him. I actually like getting a pig is on my list of potential pets. Is that the pig or pit bull? Those are the good guys. Those are the big chonkers that I like. After after that we have Ace. That is a very nice looking good boy. I love him. Great picture. And finally we have Stray. This guy is so cool. Love those green eyes, and he's actually named Stray because he just showed up at their house. What a great story. Alright everyone, that is our list. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, I would love it if you could like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Until next time, I've been Shade Arena, and I don't have a dangerous job. Bye.